It's kind of funny. Like we thank Lovie Smith so much for getting the number 1 pick for Caleb Williams. Do we have Ryan Pace to thank for the fact that Rome Odunze could be there at 9? All the former Bears coming up big.
Well, I'm gonna spoil one part of this for you. They are not trading down. So,
all right. So we're gonna see if it's Odunze.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
happy.
All right.
Oh my God! They actually
the Bears
did
in
things.
All right,
that made sense.
Well, look, we don't need to hold people any longer. The Chicago Bears have selected Rome Odunze with the 9th pick.
Thank God.
I was told by people it couldn't happen. I was told by people that this was just a dream.
I will be the first to say I did not think Odunze was going to make it to 9. I really didn't. Then we see the Titans taking Latham, Michael Penix. This is why you can't predict anything with the draft. And I'm talking about plugged in people. The best people I know said Rome Odunze, Malik Neighbors, and Marvin Harrison will all be off the board in the top 8. The Bears are going to have to go elsewhere. But the Bears are able to take Rome Odunze with the 9th pick. They've got 3 great receivers. And now look, I think that certainly increases the chances that Keenan Allen is not here in 2025. But look, they have 5 incredible targets, Mason, for Caleb Williams.
And there's so many ways you can help your rookie quarterback. I mean, obviously you could help it on the defensive side by getting a Murphy or an edge if that's your flavor. You can do it by solidifying the tackle if you think that you might need an upgrade for Braxton. But a very direct way to do that is to get someone that could.
Vikings just traded up. Sorry, the Vikings just traded up.
Oh, wow.
That's got to be J.J. McCarthy.
It's got to be, right? I mean, they just – I would guess we're looking
at – Try to get away from the Denvers and the Raiders.
They were afraid Denver or the Raiders
were
going to
what the hell are the Raiders going to do now?
Are they going to take Bo Nix? Are we going to see 6 quarterbacks
I'm sorry, Mason. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just thought that was –
no, that's – hey, look. This is all loose, man.
This is what this is. We're just hanging out.
Just talk.
We're just hanging out. But honestly, though, it's just long story short. I mean, it saves you money too, because maybe you had to extend Keenan Allen to whatever that was 2-year deal. He's now 32, 33. How much productivity are you getting out of him? It's perfect. You have Keenan Allen to help roam along the way. You have him grow with Caleb Williams. Super Bowl, Super Bears.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
And Goodell has announced the pick. Odunze is hugging everybody. He's making his way to the stage. My closed captioning spelled his name Roam, so that's unfortunate for whoever is doing that. But Rome Odunze is a Chicago Bear, Aaron.
So here's my thing, right? Like, this isn't just about like you grab, one of the top receivers, right? You're talking about pairing. And this is something the Bears have never done. You're talking about doing the Joe Burrow thing in the same damn draft, the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase thing. Like, the Bears have just paired together 2 21, 22-year-old players that can play together for the next 10 plus years. So let's just assume that both of these guys work out, right? Rome Odunze ends up being a top flight receiver. Caleb Williams is who we think he's going to be. We don't have to worry about the Bears having number 1 receiver, because at some point in time, like, even if they extend DJ Moore's already 26 years old. He's already got 6 years in the league. Like, at some point in time, like, DJ Moore is going to hit that cliff, even if it is 3 or 4 years down the road, whatever the case may be. With a guy like Rome Odunze, now assuming, again, obviously this is all assuming that he works out, but now you have a guy that you don't have to worry about it. Like, you've got your, I'm just trying to think of it, Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison. Like, you've got your quarterback and your receiver lined up for the foreseeable future. Again, man, I'm absolutely stunned that they made 2 of the most obvious picks possible, because usually anytime we're sitting here during a draft, they never make the obvious picks. So this redeems Ryan Poles redeemed himself tonight by not taking George Pickens. I'm still holding on to that, by the way. And now I can let it go. This is my therapy for the day.
Well, look, and look, I'll add this. Ryan Poles has shown that he is very good at drafting at certain spots. I think we all like Dexter, Tyreek Stevenson, Gordon, Brisker. I know is not everyone's flavor. He's not my flavor, but he's still a good player. Like, there is he's done a lot of good things with the draft. At wide receiver, Velus Jones and Tyler Scott, and I get it, they're third, fourth round picks. Nothing's guaranteed there. Looks like he's 0 for 2. So he may not be the best evaluator at wide receiver. We don't know what his evaluations were in Kansas City. Does he have a history of struggling at evaluating wide receivers? When that's the possibility, when you have a consensus board that has everyone has Rome Odunze as a top 10 player on their board. He's there. I have him 5th. I know some people had him even higher than that. Some people had him above Malik Neighbors. So when you're not necessarily the best evaluator, being able to grab a guy like this who should be able to step in, perform well. Obviously, he's not going to get 1,000 yards this year because something you don't say. The Bears have too many mouths to feed.
That's insane.